buses started to allow people to travel a lot easier between the villages and Valletta. One of the marvellous things about the Maltese bus industry is the fact that although the vast majority of the chassis came in from overseas, either North America or the UK, all the bodies were built here in Malta. Local craftsmen would build a wooden framed bus body. You would normally have a cabin around the driver, partly because up until 1978-79 there were bus conductors on board. So there'd be this cabin that would pretty much sort of enclose the driving position, and you'd have like a little religious shrine. You'd have a tear-shaped piece of glass that was often painted. You'd have wonderful, inside and out, sort of wonderful sort of paintwork. The vehicles is just one part of it. The people are the other half of the industry. It's not just physically paint. You often used to get a lot of brass and chrome work on vehicles. So again, it's the history of those, and it's the people as well. So 1931, so that's when the route liveries were introduced. So for example, dark blue buses went called Rabat. Green buses, dark green or darker green buses went to Sliema, light green buses went to Cospicua. So there was this kind of sort of level of, kind of sort of bureaucracy that was introduced to try and sort of keep things in order. In the late 70s, there was a minibus service that actually ran through the interior of Valletta, and everything then went down to one group in 1975, and that was the light green that had been the livery on the Cospicua buses. Until 1995, the shade of green slowly got a little bit darker, a little bit richer. And then in 1995, the government decided, as they went back to one of the old liveries of yellow, fairly nice rich yellow, with a sort of orangey red band, and again the shade of that used to kind of sort of vary a little bit, and then obviously a white roof. Plus also in the UK there are bodies of bus historians and enthusiasts who for decades now have been researching and recording history. Here in Malta very little has been done, and what research in the past has been done by other people from the UK. And that's partly one of the reasons I'm doing the job I am at the National Archives, running the Malta Bus Archive project, is to try and make sure that memories and records of that cultural history survive for future generations.